Mamelodi Sundowns just defeated AS FAR by a lone goal. The game was played here in South Africa. Then Mamelodi Sundowns came out victorious. Obra Modiba's goal separated the two sides. I'm starting with you, Albert. It was a keen contested game, and I was surprised that Mamelodi Sundowns won by a lone goal. What is your take about it?
You are surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised because it would have been more than the goals would have been more than that. They had a whole lot of chances that they missed.
Yes, you see, this game is being played by two teams that have almost the same CAF pedigree in terms of a trophy. So, but for real, I'm very, very disappointed about the Sundowns side. Why am I disappointed? Because of the game itself. There's something about the North African side. I think they know how to play CAF competitions. If you watch the game very, very well, you realize that Sundowns were actually playing, but whenever the RABAT side hold the ball, they want to play a fast break football. They want to play a long one, see if they can connect and just have a go. But they couldn't have it. So what they do was to consent to full-time packing of the ball or defending. But at the end of the day, what Sundowns was actually playing, possessing the ball and trying to look for the best hole to put the ball to score the goal, it paid off. But someone like Brian Leon to lose such two goals in succession between 21 minutes and 23 minutes is so bad for a player like him in such a match, which is CAF Champions League final. Then in 5 minutes, Leon missed about 2 goals, and Letlaku as well lost another goal. It's not good for a team like Mamelodi Sundowns, knowing fully well that they are going to a team away to Morocco. And you know how hostile they are in their own place. Now, there's that VAR glitch. Trust me, they'll want to use it against them when they go to Morocco. They want to bring their own antics as well, and said why they came to South Africa, there was a glitch in the VAR. You see, that's why those players were complaining over time. It was about the 67 minutes that the referee they spoke to him, and he called it to yes, and he signaled and said the VAR was okay. Trust me, we know this North African team. They know how to do their thing. They want to come all over the referee and all of that and try to create a kind of a scene. You understand? To ensure that they overwhelm the referee and every other person. But one thing I want the Sundowns to do is to know that they are going to an hostile environment in the next week encounter, and they are going with one home advantage. I want them to understand that they need to come all out. If they want to win this trophy, they need to come all out and ready to go all the way with RABAT, because they are going to play fast pace. Because for them to win the match, they need to come and score 2 goals. If Sundowns will score another goal, they need to score 3 goals. You understand? Giving away goal and all of that. But I never expected they're going to get to this level. If Leon has converted
all the chances,
even 1 out of the 2, you understand, given that he came in the transfer window, he has scored 5 in the CAF Champions League and about 10 goals in total. So he's a player of class. That's why they bought him, you understand, in the first place. So he would have converted one of those chances, because those chances were clear-cut chances. So if they were 2 goals ahead, it would have been a hardcore for a team like RABAT to come from 2-0 down, scoring 3 goals without Mamelodi Sundowns scoring a goal. But so far so good, it has been like that. So what Cardoso need to do is with his boys is for them to strategize, knowing fully well how, and they should go and check the clips of RABAT, how they play their home and away match, so that they can know the best way to come out, go out with them when they go to Morocco.
Chima, in the first 10 minutes, during the first 10 minutes, Tashreeq Matthews had a chance, a clear-cut chance that he would have converted, but he missed it. What do you think caused it? Was it complacency or something?
I think, from my own opinion, I don't think next season, I don't think Tashreeq Matthews deserves to be in Mamelodi Sundowns, because, to be honest, if you have to be honest with analysis, throughout this season, Tashreeq Matthews, you know, the goals, the input he has had on Sundowns performances have been very, very poor, very, very low. A player of his type, playing from the left side of the attack, playing as a winger, as an attacker, he has the skills, he has the qualities. I doubt if really Tashreeq Matthews can grow beyond this performance, because I see him as a very big player who has a whole lot of potential to change games. This guy should be more sneaky than he is. This guy should be very, 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 very fast in terms of creating spaces
Or creativity.
for attackers, for strikers. If Tashreeq Matthews happens to be playing in Europe, this is kind of players are those kind of players that in this type of game like this now, you see that chances we are talking about, a player that is more dangerous from that perspective, inside that 18-yard ball, you saw that ball. If you cannot shoot the ball to post, as a very intelligent ball, you put your body in between the line, because you should know that there's a player coming. You should know that the defender was recovering back for behind you. So as a very intelligent player on the field of play, what do? You put your body to shield the ball. So while the player was coming from back, the player might hit you and you cause a penalty. That would have been a clear penalty if you cannot kick the ball. Then if the player rush down to you and decide to slow down, it will enable you to have more chance either to lay for your teammate to shoot or to hit at goal, whether the ball scores or not. But you can't just be playing like that at this level, CAF Champions League, and you just see chances inside the 18-yard box where once you find yourself in the 18-yard box, you an attacker have more advantage more than the defender, because the defender cannot throw leg anyhow. The defender cannot mark anyhow inside the 18-yard, because any single mistake in that 18-yard box is going to be a penalty. So I find this so annoying when I see Tashreeq Matthews just having the ball, just passing. There was a time he saw one ball in first half. I think
that was the ball I'm talking about.
No, okay. Not that particular one. There was a true pass, one or two touches with Mokwena that this guy Brian Leon gave him a flick, or there was a true ball up, Brian Leon jumped and he used his head to lay down the pass for Tashreeq Matthews. I was expecting Matthews to control and hit to pull. He decided to have a one-touch pass where nobody was coming, and he lost that ball inside the 18-yard ball. Throughout the second half, he has been given so much time, but no good performance. Most of the times he just give us some little flashes, but at the end of the day, if you compile a statistic for the whole season, he has contributed little to Mamelodi Sundowns. Now if you come to the team, to the game proper, thank God I saw Cupido back, because Cupido added value to the back line. He added defense. Calmness to the defense line. He added composure to the defense line. But when you come to Ndamani is good, but Ndamani is a little bit sluggish, to be honest with you. Ndamani, either I would say fatigue or sluggishness. If anybody beats Ndamani, his recovery rate is very poor. Very, very poor. And his timing are quite poor. So sometimes he gets carried away with the atmosphere of the game. Maybe, yes, he's a very young player, coming from TS Galaxy this season to Sundowns. This is his first big experience. But then, as a defender, he needs to be up and doing, because if he's going to the World Cup and if he's going to be starting a match or being a cover defender on the bench, you need to be smarter than the way you are, because if you meet fast-paced attackers and they play through ball behind you, you should be able to have that experience either to cover up or to outpace your attacker. Coming to Modiba was excellent in this CAF Champions League. According to the stats and the rating of CAF, Modiba has been the most influential Sundowns player in this CAF Champions League throughout this season. He has had the most influence in every game that they have played. Passes completed, creating of chances and the rest. So he has done so well. Fantastic free kick in that in the first half to give them the lead. Mudau has been excellent. His recovery is outstanding. His pace, his power, his energy. In fact, Mudau, if today game he did not go too much. He was very, very fantastic. Coming to the midfield, Mokwena and Jaden Adams. Superb combination. Superb. These guys, they understand themselves as if they sleep in the same room every day by day. This combination is very, very fine. Very, very. In fact, two of them can even marry one wife, and you will not even suspect that you won't even suspect that. They won't even have any issue, because the understanding is very, very dear. You understand? Then coming to the Lukaku, what was that guy's name? That young boy, very fantastic player. He did his best. He played so well in the game. Just little lack of experience. The second half, he saw a very good chance to have coiled in the ball far back to that post, but he missed the chance. The goalkeeper have to save the ball somehow. But in all, he did well as a young boy. That was his first experience. His first start in CAF Champions League. He was just promoted from the youth, from the reserve team of Sundowns. So I think the young boy did very well. Brian Leon, for me, he's a very good striker, but he lacks something. Every time I watch Brian Leon, he's not the kind of striker that need 3-4 touches to score goals. if you play a through ball to Brian Young, a ball that requires him to outwit the opponent or to drive to take 1 or 2 touches that then look for a space to play, it's very difficult for him. He is a one-time striker. What do I mean by one-time striker? Brian Young is those kind of strikers. Yeah, those kind of strikers that they must be inside the ball before they can score good goals. If they are inside the ball, any ball you bring in, they know how to fight, they know how to compete with the defender, they know how to squeeze in ball into the ball. There are those kind of strikers, like when you talk about let me say the upgrade of those kind of strikers are people like Haaland. People like Haaland, people like Osimhen, people like people like those kind of. You see Haaland and Osimhen, those kind of players. That is what their biggest strength is, inside the 18-yard ball. Where you bring in the ball, anything inside that 18-yard ball, leave it for them. You understand? But when you play a true ball like that, where they need to make 2 or 3 more touches, they find it difficult to control the ball. So Brian Leon is still lacking behind. So I feel with time he can progress, he can grow in that aspect. Maybe during the training, he can be given balls to always carry the ball along. When you see striker like Harry Kane, you see striker like Mbappe and the rest, this kind of striker that if you give them ball outside the 18-yard ball, they know how to drive in and out and then find a way to play. So, but in as much as he missed that goal, he's a striker. Sometimes you miss a sitter. Why sometimes you score a very difficult goal that people do not even predict that you can score those kind of goals. But I would have wished he scored that goal, because 1 goal lead is not a goal lead at all. You are going back to Moroccan side. They have played twice last season or so. You played 1-1, draw the whole home and away. But thank God they won this game. They did not concede any goal. But then I was very much angry with the Sundowns response towards the end of the game. You are leading 1-0. You still need more goal. Even though you prefer not for them not to score, but you can't just rely on 1 goal. You could have more chance to score a second goal. You keep on passing and in your defense, like the same thing they did last season. They played the CAF Champions League against Pyramid at home. They were leading 1-0. That minute, Pyramid have to equalize. And when they went to Pyramid beat them 2-1 to win the league, to win the CAF Champions League. So this time around, too, RABAT is not a small team as well. Too. If you have the chance to score 2-3 goals, why not score it? They are scared. They do not want to concede more goals at home away. As well. So you have scored 1 goal in the last 10-15 minutes. You can as well to find a way. When you pass, just attack them in one way or the other. You can leave 3 or 4 men about. Let the rest attack. Let us see whether there's something that can come out of that attack. You could get another second goal from that attack, and 2-goal lead will be more welcoming. Yes, more welcoming, more than the 1-goal lead. If you go away now, you don't know what will happen to your players. You can start again within 10 minutes. They might get a penalty. You can start again within 10 minutes. You see a mistake. So God bless you. Someone can get injured. Red card can play. Now once they score you that penalty or one mistake, you begin to struggle. You will now become under pressure. The fans, where the atmosphere, everything, home advantage will begin to play in. And before you know it, that minute they can score you the remaining second goal and you are out of it. Are you getting my point? So I'm not comfortable with this 1-goal lead for Sundowns at all.
Albert, 1-goal lead is not a lead, considering where you are going to play from. Mamelodi Sundowns will be going away to RABAT, and I didn't see them play the usual football I love them playing. That free-flowing football did not really come to play. The only goal that separates them from Modiba came as a dead ball situation. Yeah. Do you think that they will be able to stand the fight in Morocco? Yes, possibly. They could, depending on the approach they bring to the game and how determined they are, considering the fact that perhaps on Saturday before their game, Orlando Pirates may end up winning the PSL. Who knows? So what is remaining for them is for them to ensure that they take their 1-goal lead and win and go all ahead to win the CAF Champions against RABAT. Perhaps scoring a goal there, it can end 2-1, it can be 1-1 or thereabout. But what is important is for them to win. But in this match, I want to personally appreciate Tanuti, I think the goalkeeper of RABAT. In those 2 goals that Leon missed, right? The guy came out very big on that occasion, made very big. That's why, especially the second one, he couldn't convert that chance. But in his level of experience, why he was bought in with such amount of money, I believe he was supposed to convert one of those chances. And that Tokanero, the guy that played from the left full back, and Abdulhamid, the Golatan defender on the heart of the defense for RABAT. It's a nice one. They try as much as possible
to soak the pressure of the Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't forget the ball possession, the knocking of the ball, the passes completed, and everything was played majorly on the half of the far RABAT side.
Maybe
but
they came because they came with a game plan.
They came with a game plan. That's what I'm saying. They came with a game plan because they know how to
soak the pressure.
To soak the pressure. I can see if only one goal. That's why I see they were playing a long toss, diagonal ball, to see if they can use fast pace at least to score a goal. But it didn't work out for them. When they realized in the time about 20 minutes to go, you see them, all of them were actually falling down to the center circle to ensure that they mark the ball so that the ball wouldn't go more than one goal. But I believed, or it was supposed to be more than one goal, because when they traveled back to far RABAT, it's going to be a very hostile game. That game is going to, for me, I think it's going to be a game that they are going to take the word to the referee, they are going to take the word to the linesman, and they're going to take the word to Mamelodi Sundowns side. Are you getting it? So I think Mamelodi Sundowns should sit down through their coach Miguel Cardoso. They should really know what kind of formation, what kind of approach they should give to the far RABAT side. And in this, when you want to come with such approach, I think changing of personnel will really come in here. Your change of formation, who are you going to play at the middle of the park? What kind of formation are you going to play? Because when they want to come with that aggressive, fast-paced kind of football, you need to actually put people that are disciplined. Disciplined in the sense that not conceding card or not reacting to their antics, because sometimes they want to use this reaction as a medium at which opponent will have card, one yellow card, and perhaps have a matching order of red card so I can take advantage. So they need to speak, Cardoso need to speak to his players that these people are going to come with another kind of game plan or antics that will tend to want to make them react to some certain things, but they should ensure that this is CAF Champions League final, and they actually need it, so they should be able to curtail whatever kind of game plan the far RABAT side is going to bring down to them. But trust me, it's going to be a fight to finish in next 7 days time, because the two teams actually need this trophy. Are you getting it? Far RABAT is second on their log.
Considering the value of the money that
the money that's involved now, second on the log in their league. Why Mamelodi Sundowns as well is second on the log in their league, and they're playing.
No, they're not second. They're top. They're still topping.
Ooh,
Sundowns.
Okay, yes, they are topping. Pending went private with their match. So, but as it is now, the two teams need this trophy. How you get what I'm trying to say? So I don't expect a easy one for Mamelodi Sundowns when they travel. Don't forget, if you look at the stands where people are actually sitting, it was yellow. It was a lot of fans. So it was a section that few or some handful of fans traveled down. Perhaps the one that are staying in South Africa and few that traveled down. But going back to Morocco, you will see their own colors too, red everywhere. So it's going to be a fun thing, players teams coaching, and it's going to be a very big fight. So Miguel Cardoso should just think out of the box to see who is going to be played. What are you going to tell these players, and how they can be able to curtail whatever kind of antics or formation the far RABAT side is going to bring for them?
Chima, do you think that their misses will not hurt them, will not haunt them in Morocco?
They are still standing with one leg, and the miss, except by the grace of God. Apart from that, it's going to hurt. It might hurt them
because they miss a whole lot of chances.
Playing at home, you should take your home advantage very, very serious, because that is why I say I was not happy with the kind of football they were playing. Williams, I don't know. Anybody that knows Williams one-on-one should help us to advise Williams.
I was coming to that. I even jotted it down because he made an error again.
Anybody that knows Williams should help us to advise Williams, and if they want to advise him, they should sit him down in the room. They should on like 4 AC in a room where they have like 4 AC. They should put on the AC so that his air can cool down, can calm down very, very well. They should not shout at him. They should just calm down and tell him that this is what I am talking about. Williams should not put or should not kill people before their time, because the way Williams is playing in the last 3-4 games for Sundowns now, if he carry that kind of attitude to World Cup, there's going to be a very big problem, because people are going to die of high blood pressure watching the match. Even later realize that the ball did not score, but Williams will have killed so many people. Williams playing a game at this magnitude of this kind of game against an opponent, there's a kind of, when you are preparing for a fight, if you want to fight a smaller child, you can easily walk up to the child, even if you are not preparing any punch or anything. If the child eats you somehow you can retaliate easily. But when you want to fight your mate or somebody who is as strong as you are, you prepare the punch very well. You will know that that you are going to meet this person because you know that if you miss your target, if this person eats you back, you might not survive it. So what do? You prepare very well. If Williams want to be playing from back, to give the midfielder, Mokoena, how can Mokoena be backing opponent is facing you and opponent will be coming from the back? You as a goalkeeper, you are seeing the whole view. Sometimes even when a player or a midfielder asks for the ball, as a midfielder most time they like to ask for the ball even when they are not convenienced, even when they are not in the right position to receive the ball. They always love it. Everybody on the field of play love to receive the ball, but you that is the passer of the ball is the one that needs to know whether you are in the right position to receive the ball or not, because I am seeing your back, and that is why there's always a communication sometimes between the passer of the ball and the receiver of the ball. Those communications there are some coaches that make it mandatory in the training ground. If you pass your ball or a ball to your teammate without communicating with that person, you will be punished in that training ground. So it begins to master you when you are playing a man. If you are playing a ball to Williams, or if Williams is kicking a ball to Mokoena, you should shout to him on you, return back, one touch, man on you. If you don't say that to that man, the man might not know. Even sometimes the man might ask for the ball, but on the process within 5 or 2 seconds that he's trying to scan his shoulder to know whether an opponent is coming, that little seconds he has spent by turning like this, that might be when the ball might be coming to him. And at that moment, if the ball comes to him and he's trying to control the ball, before you know, the opponent from behind will have more advantage. So if it's a very aggressive opponent, he can collect the ball. And if under those RABAT, they were very, very nervous too, because they wanted to score by all means. If not, those kind of mistakes, they will have buried, they will have taken the ball closer to Williams to shoot. I saw the way Mosepe's son shouted, or the way he reacted when Williams made that kind of pass to Mokoena trying to pass to whether Modiba also he decided to miss the ball. This kind of things, you don't do this in the game like this. This is what happened last season too, and you lost the champion. You cannot play every good football from beginning. You come to the end where you have to, because sometimes it's not a crime to play rough football and get results. Sometimes it's not a crime to even pack the balls to get results. Sometimes you can be, if you are playing a game and you say that no, your power at this moment you needed to do something different, do it. But every time these coaches like to stick to their pattern of play. Things don't work like that. In every game, there are different patterns of play. Even inside the game, there might be 3 to 4 different formations in order for make you to achieve the result. Now, look at what Cardoso did that I was not happy with. You see, Modiba left the pitch around 76 minutes. You brought in player. You brought in Divine Lunga. Now, Divine Lunga and Modiba are not the same kind of players. Modiba, he's a more attacking player.
Minded player, yeah.
As more attacking he is, so now as you brought in Lunga, definitely you have now 4 men at the back. Defending. So you having 4 men at the back, that means Lunga will not attack more. Then you still left Allende on the bench. The substitution of Tashreeq Matthews around 89 minutes. How can Tashreeq Matthews remain on the field of play till 89 minutes when you are only leading a match by 1 goal?
Yeah.
And then you know that Allende, what is it called again? That other Otto Sales. These guys are attacking minded players. Why didn't you bring these guys on? Maybe from 75, 70 minutes, or let's say 75 minutes.
To see if they could get another goal.
To see if they can do. Look at when they came in. Allende already, every time you bring him on in every PSL league matches, either he gets you a goal or he will change the dynamics of the attack. Then you left this guy. Are you trying to defend the 1 goal? I don't understand. Are you trying to play a draw? Are you trying, or don't you know that you are going away match, or you thought maybe that match will end? This is your home game, for crying out loud. Your home advantage should be used fully without having any change or any balance at all. You should make use of your home advantage to the fullest, because you don't know what you are going to face away. You play Stade Malien at home. You want Stade Malien, was it 3-1?
3-0.
Okay, 3-0. You went to Stade Malien up to within the first 10 or 20 minutes. You consider 2 goals. If they have told you that you will concede 2 goals there, you will not believe. Yeah. So anything can happen. Imagine Sunday did not win that game 3-0 at home. By now, they will not be in this position. So once you are going away, you don't know. No matter how bad the team is, they are very good at home. They have their own home advantage that they will use. So I was very disappointed in Cardoso's tactics today. In as much as, yes, I'm happy that Sundowns won, but I felt like Cardoso should have done more, at least to get at least 2 goals, so that when you go to FARABAT, you'll be comfortable. At least half time away. If you don't consider any goal, second one, even they manage to score you 1 goal, you can defend the remaining one to the end of the game.
Albert, Nuno Alexander Santos, the coach of RABAT, came out with a game plan. A game plan. And the game plan almost paid off. Do you think that when they get back home to Morocco, he'll be able to execute his plans against Mamelodi Sundowns?
Yes, in Champions League game, both in Europe, Africa, everywhere, there's always a game plan. And that game plan, I see it as a master plan, especially when it's time for knockout, quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. There's always a master plan, knowing the team you are going to play. You must always draw a plan, because a team like Mamelodi Sundowns, RABAT knows that Mamelodi Sundowns has what it takes to win the CAF Champions League. So they actually came with a game plan. I think their game plan actually paid off for them to go back home with just a 1-goal deficit. You understand? Now, when I want to talk about Sundown or a team, most time I like talking about them holistically. There's a word in a Ubuntu African tribe. One of their code. They said, "I am in because we are in." Now, you see, the goalkeeper, in person of Rowan Williams, have been having a lot of flaws over time. One of the flaws, not by conceding goals, but one of the flaws I see him committing is not trying to ginger these guys to gun for more goals. If you watch after the first goal in the first half in 36 minutes by that free kick, it was as if playing as if that 1 goal was enough. Are you getting it? But you see other goalkeepers at this level, when they know that they are going to play a more hostile team away, and it's a home and away game in the final, you see them trying to speak to his boys, let's go for more goals, let's see how we can score more goals. But most times when the ball comes to him, 60 minutes, 65 minutes, you see him trying to initiate play from right full back and left full back. They'll still give him back. It's as if he's comfortable with 1 goal, which is not very, very right. And I've seen him doing this over time. He's not supposed to be like that. He's not somebody that want to launch the ball for players to start moving. He's not somebody that wants, you understand, if all play. Just that the players just know that we need to play. The left fullback and right fullback and the right fullback, they are forward ever playing. They are players that support the attack and they go. But whenever ball comes to the leg of Rowan Williams don't like initiating fast attack from the goal post here. So it's a very big disadvantage. Now for them to go to RABAT, 1 goal sometimes for a team like RABAT that's from the North African side is almost a no-go, just as you gave an illustration of 3 goals here, Stade Mali and 2 goals. Are you get what I'm trying to say? So, but at the end of the day, I think game plan, the master plan, is going to speak well at the final. It is 2 coaches from Portugal. I saw them even talking when there was a glitch in the VAR and all of that. So it's going to be a Portuguese tactician at the dugout. Then South African PSL football and Moroccan football speaking in. But one of the good things about the Sundowns side is that they have players from different nationals that are very, very good, that can change anyhow. They can just change the fortune of any game, the play style of any game. They got good players on the bench that can come in and do it. But they should be wary of what they are going to face going to Morocco against RABAT, because trust me, they are going to come up with anything, any style or any kind of antics that they feel will make them win the tournament at the end of the day.
Chima, RABAT, 13 times winner of the Moroccan League. I think they were missing a Senegalese central defender, I think due to injury. Do you think if that Senegalese defender comes back in the second leg, they will add more effort or more force in their team against Mamelodi Sundowns?
Yes, they're missing someone in the defense line. I'm not sure if they really missed the guy in this game, because just 1 goal considered, and the goal was from set piece. So the goal that would have made them to miss the guy was those goals that Brian Leon missed. So if Brian Leon had scored those goals, maybe by now I would have been saying maybe if the guy. But those, even the Brian Leon chances were as a result of mistakes from the midfield, which can still happen if that guy was on the field of play. But then he's a very good player.
But it will be a plus to them.
Yeah, it's going to be of course, when you are playing a game like this, you are going to have if you have every of your player available, it's going to be a plus for you, because even in this game too, Kekena will return in the second leg as well too. So Kekena will be a very big plus. Maybe Kekena and Cupido might start, because I'm not sure Cardoso is going to start Ndamani, because if you have eyes on the game and if you know how to spot on some certain things on the field of play, you know that Ndamani has been very shaky in the past 3-4 matches now. Especially, I've been complaining this, especially after the game against Stellenbosch, where he committed that penalty error that made Stellenbosch to equalize Sundowns. Since that game till now, Ndamani have not been his real self. He has been playing with fear. And one thing I dislike Cardoso for. Maybe Cardoso has a lot of fear. He complains too much, and when you complain too much as a coach, you are not looking for the result. You don't know how to solve the problem. As I am here watching the game too now, I can tell you, look at even if it does not work, but you don't need to complain about all these things too much. You need to look for the solution, because they pay you up to 1.something million South African rands in a month, and you come online to come and complain. Why are you complaining? Are you complaining to me to come and are you complaining to me? Are you telling me to come and give me the job then and come and see? Yeah. So who are you complaining to? When they sign you to take over the job, they know there is problem there. They saw your experience. They know that you can do it. That is why they sign you to do the job. So if you come now and you are complaining to the whole world, complaining to all of us, what should we now do? Should I come and tell you, okay, as you are no, I don't understand.
Maybe he's looking for a solution.
He's looking for a solution. So as you come and give him solution, where you are earning such amount of money, that is your job there. So if you cannot do the job, you resign and go. Now look at another error again. Now you brought in Saleng. Saleng is an attacking player. You brought in Saleng around 75 minutes. When I saw a player like this coming on in the game, I feel like he's coming to explore his talent. I feel like he's coming to attack. This guy is a very skillful player. I think a former Pirate player or thereabout. He's a very skillful player. Anytime he comes on, that means you want to come and attack. You want to come and show his skills. That is, you want to punish the left fullback or the right fullback. Now this guy came onto the pitch, whether it's by your instruction or not, he kept on holding the ball on the touchline, not even almost in the 18-yard box, so very close to the half line. And after holding the ball for 2-3 seconds, if the opponent comes, he will pass the ball back to Muda will return. Then what is the essence of bringing the Saleng in? I don't know.
Maybe brought him in to come and waste time.
If you are bringing him in to come and if you are bringing a player like that in to come and shock the midfield, or to come and hold on to the ball, or to come and defend, then why not bring in more midfielders or players that will come and pass the ball around? Because he is not a midfielder. He can easily lose the ball in the Sundowns half, because he's an attacker. He's a winger that loves to dazzle around. Are you getting me? So if you bring that kind of player, that means you want to explore that. You want to if I were the coach, bring that kind of player. You know his quality. Use his quality. Tell him to work on that left fullback. Give him the ball. Let him dazzle around that play. Let there be a cover. Muda already have sacrificed not to go forward. So definitely
because of the left back.
Yeah, because of the left back. And their winger. So since Muda is there, I'm not sure if there's anybody in this Africa. If there's I don't know of Europe. I'm not sure if there's anybody in this Africa that can outpace Muda on the right hand side.
Bright Osai Samuel.
Which Bright Osai Samuel? I'm not sure. You see that Muda? Well, they need to check Muda whether he takes something before coming to mind, because that guy, even if he overlaps and he loses the ball from the opponent 18-yard, he can chase you as if you steal his phone. He can chase you down as if you steal his, and he will still recover. Even sometimes I wonder whether there's a special energy drink they produce for Muda on the field of play. Honestly speaking, fine energy, one fantastic energy. Are you getting my point? So, but Cardoso looks like a coach who is not confident in most of those players. If you are, that is why he even lost the PSL chances to this extent, because sometimes you have players on the bench, you are scared.
The chances of the PSL is still wide.
No, I'm telling you, at least he lost a whole lot of chances. Because most times the players are supposed to rest and play the other player. You get scared of playing them. You kept on playing players who you physically see that they are tired, they are having fatigue, they are not even in the right shape to play. Why not make use of those ones that is why you signed them. That is why you have over 30 players at your disposal.
Albert, with what went down today in this game between Mamelodi and RABAT, do you think that RABAT will be able to overturn this result come next week in Morocco? Considering the way they played, because they didn't play badly. Their left back and their right back were up to the level I expected them to play. They only soaked the pressure, wanted to get them on the break, but it didn't work out. Though they had some couple of chances that they missed, they would have converted too.
Okay, it's very, very simple. You know, in the battle of life, the person with the holding back power is who wins. If you and I are going to a battle and I have all the instruments that will make me get you down immediately, definitely I have to get you down and win the battle. This is a CAF Champions League final. First leg has been played 1-0 in Lotus Vastfield in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns. Now they are going away to RABAT in Morocco. It's simple as this. They will come all out in all their might, in all forms of tactics, personal techniques to ensure that they overturn the 1-0 and score more goals to ensure that they win the trophy. Now, Mamelodi Sundowns is wary of the kind of football they play in North Africa. They too are going to come in with a kind of a game pattern. I believe there could be 1 or 2 change of personnel, as Miguel Cardoso knows how to rotate the team, given the kind of formation or the kind of people he want to play, perhaps home or away, because I've seen him do this thing over time, over and over. But at the end of the day, it is the formation you playing and the level of readiness of the players also going to show at the end of the day. But this return leg match is going to be a very, very big one for Mamelodi Sundowns, because the way the RABAT side approach the game in South Africa is not going to be the way they are going to approach it in Morocco, because you know that they are 1 goal down. They need to overturn the 1 goal and still score a goal. Yeah. And perhaps score another goal and not concede goal. So it's going to be a very tight game. It's going to be a game. It's going to be murky. Let me just put it up. It's going to be a very, very murky encounter. Are you getting it? I see a game where card will be shelled. I see like last no man business, because you know the North African side, they don't want to agree, and the Mamelodi Sundowns side, trust me, they are not a team that actually play rough kind of football. They want to make you understand that they know how to play football. They are the Brazilians. They will still want to knock their ball around, because that is a normal way of playing football. They will still want to go and score goals. Forget the fact that Lyon lost 2 goals, clear cut chances, and Ledlacus missed that goal as well. But the fact is that Sundowns, there's no way you want to play Sundowns. There's no kind of football formation you want to bring that Sundowns will not possess their ball. Perhaps the North African side may come with onslaught, fast-paced football, in which at least the left fullback, the midfielders, and the defenders of Mamelodi Sundowns will at least sweat it out a little bit. But I know that at some point in the game, Sundowns will play that kind of a calmer kind of football. They will calm the ball, they will knock it around. And trust me, when they keep knocking that ball around, if they are more composed, knock the ball around when they are in Morocco, it will force this guy out. And when they come out, they want to take it into a violent way or something like that. Then the Sundowns side will be at advantage. So, but what I want them to do, for them to win the trophy, they have to keep calm. They have to be more composed and ensure that they don't play the kind of antics, play to the antics that the Moroccan side is going to bring to them. So by the end of the day, it's a CAF Champions League final. Whoever plays the best and bring the best of formation, convert their chances, is going to win at the end of the day.
Okay. Chima, considering the hostility of North African football, do you think going to Morocco will be a good ground for Mamelodi Sundowns to explore?
It's not a good ground, you know, even to travel to Morocco as a tourist. even to go to Morocco as a tourist, it's not a good ground, is it? Let alone going there to go and play a match where the cup will be right close to the street, where they'll be seeing. So those guys can do anything. Even after this game, my source in the stadium there sent me a video of where the Moroccan fans were fighting. As I'm talking to you now, they are fighting inside the stadium there. I saw the video. This is in their away game for them. They were fighting themselves. That is the funny thing. They were fighting themselves inside the Pretoria there. And so, how much more?
In their own ground.
In their own ground. Are you getting me? So, Cardoso, somehow, yes, I love the winning. At least it's better than drawing the game or losing. But unfortunately, because the kind of games they play there is the kind of game that they're supposed to play away, where you have to pass around. Not here. You can do this when you are leading 2-3 goals. Not having 1 goal advantage, and then you just relax. Then if you not go away, is it where you want to go and attack? So, but a quick one too. I think I feel pity for Jack Ndala, because that man is very, very unlucky. AFCON final.
Jack Ndala.
AFCON final. A lot of issues. When you get to your own turn, that is where they were issues. That is where they have issue. Okay, now after that, they assign you to officiate this game. RABAT say they don't want you. Sundowns say they don't want you. CAF say you must blow. Say you, all of you are nowhere. Now this man must officiate this game. Okay, now get into your own turn now. First half, successfully, you were happy inside your mind. Second half, now it came out, they say VAR issue. I was thinking what would be going through. Say, why me? Why? I know that inside this man, he will have been thinking, why is it that it's any match that I'm involved in?
There must be controversy.
There must be controversy, there must be issues. So I just feel pity for him. Maybe he's just unlucky, or maybe right now, for now, he should just step aside from officiating, because, in fact, a whole lot of issues, because had it been that VAR did not rectify that issue, if you have continued that game, only God knows what will have happened in that game. So, because everybody will have been, the opponent will have been saying, we said we don't want this ref, we don't want this, but thank God
they will see protest.
But at least in the game, to be honest, no bad call like that. Everything, at least he was able to control the game. So, but I know that the referee will have been under immense tension during that game.
Albert, our time is almost up. Come next game, second leg, what will be your prediction? How will the game pan out? Your prediction first.
My prediction. My prediction will be difficult too. But I see a 2-1. I see a 2-1 win.
In favor of who?
FAR RABAT.
FAR AS RABAT. AS
2-1.
FAR. 2-1. Chima.
1-1.
1-1 in favor of 1-1 draw.
But you didn't talk about my prediction. I predicted 2-0. Sundowns 1-0. If it's you now,
It's
you
still very
say
far. It's
it's
still
very
very far.
far.
It's
If it's
still
you
ve-
now,
it's still
you
very
predict
far.
1-1 and the match will end 3-0. You say it's very close. But when it's another person's turn, you say it's very far. It's 1-0
Okay.
and 2-0.
Your
far.
own prediction.
My outcome, the outcome, but what I think that will be the outcome of that game in Rabat, in Morocco, in favor, it will be 2-0 in favor of AS FAR. I'm seeing Sundowns falling apart in this because they failed to convert their chances. They had a whole lot of chances that they would have buried the game. At least they would have won FAR Rabat, like it would have ended like 4-0. If they had converted all their chances, this game would have been done and dusted. But considering the antics of the North Africans, you know, the game will be played at night. The stadium will be filled to the brim. They will use laser and every other thing. So
Sundowns too use laser.
they cannot go to North Africa and dominate.
The players too use laser.
They cannot go to North African country and dominate, considering the fact that the slot they will give the fans will not be as much as the home fans. So that is it. Do you have any other thing to say before you call it?
Prophet Mandela.
Thank you. You're welcome. Do you have any other thing?
TV Joshua.
Okay, fans at home, we enjoyed the game. It was a very sweet one. Mamelodi Sundowns tried. Congratulations to them. But I think that when they go away to FAR Rabat, it's going to be a very difficult ground for them to explore. Thank you and God bless you, as we call it a quit.